Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough. So, here we are. The final area, the Eclipse. And the final world awaits us. All we need to do is leave from the waypoint and head right on there. And I mean, if you have any knowledge of Kingdom Hearts, you should probably guess by now that the final world that we are going to experience is quite clearly going to be the Keyblade Graveyard. It's the place where the fated battle was always meant to take place, and it's going to be an epic, phenomenal showdown. But obviously first we need to actually make it there, but first I actually just want to sort of cover off a few little bits and bobs if I can. Because I didn't really have much time from leaving San Francisco to starting up that whole sequence from saving Aqua to now. Although, to be fair, I haven't really picked up anything in the meantime, so there's not really much point in me going to the bistro. I think I was just sort of prepping myself, thinking, have I done everything possible before I go in here? But yes, definitely going to, I think, well, see if we can get a better... Oh yes, we'll go for that. We'll go for the High Wind Mark IV. Get the others whilst we're at it, because, I mean, that just makes sense. So, yes, we'll go into the Eclipse with the High Wind Level 4, which, of course, I'm going to call... High Wind 5. I did try here to add a little something extra, but then I was just like, no, you know what, not gonna bother. But yes, obviously since I started with the High Winds, it's High Wind Level 4 is High Wind 5 for me. And since we can, I'm gonna give it an extra little bit of ability. Not quite sure what I'm going to give it, mind. So, I think, yeah, is that going to do it all? Yeah. We'll go with that. And, yes. So... let's embark from the first waypoint, and it's going to be quite spectacular. We're going to go with Laser Squall or Twin Shot. You can see the thought process there, quite strong. And then we're going to go with both of the T High Wind Level 4s for our teeny ships, because of course I like to have a consistent style with my teeny ships generally. At least until we sort of go into the whole crazy undoing everything in the gummy ship that is physically possible. So at that point we'll get a little bit more variety, but right now not so much. But yes, this is our sort of big final area with the gummy ship. And we begin in this really odd sort of diamond structure. There are sort of multiple routes out. You just sort of have to try and find your way through. It's a little bit confusing. Thankfully it does point you in the right direction with wonders that are like arrows of money. So it's not that difficult to get lost, but you can be in here for maybe a little bit longer than you would expect. Also, there are a few secrets hidden about in here, so you will have to do potentially quite a bit of searching if you want to pick them all up. I know I did, come later on. But what you're effectively trying to do is work your way to that boss fight that is on our radar there. And here we go. It's not a dead end, but on the other side we have a great behemoth of an enemy ship. This is the Colossus Pyramid, which I have to say is quite a fun fight. You're basically just attacking a massive giant enemy spaceship. I mean, that's all of the gummy ship things, but it sort of feels very much like we're attacking a Death Star that's got all sorts of stuff attacking us. It's really quite fun and cool. I wouldn't say it's particularly hard, because while it is sort of throwing a lot at you, it's quite easy to dodge all of the attacks. I suppose because this is a fight that you physically have to do to progress, they made it perhaps slightly on the easier side of the gummy ship bosses, because obviously they don't want to completely screw you over at this late stage of the game. But yes, once you've destroyed the top, it's down onto the bottom half. And basically the way that you are going to get an A rank on this is by destroying the components, and as with everything, doing it as quickly as is physically possible. If you can get over the 70,000, or is it 700,000 or 7 million mark? I can never quite... yeah, the 700,000 mark. Then you'll get your A rank. But I will say, I did have quite a bit of fun with this fight. It was just quite awesome. And it's also really cool because sort of once we finish this, we're going to get a really awesome sort of sequence leading us towards the Keyblade Graveyard, and that's always just quite awesome.
Guys, just look at this place.
And there we go, there it is. The final world of the game. The Keyblade Graveyard. I mean, what a sort of moment coming up towards this. It's really, really epic. And I think we have waited long enough. Let's head on in and begin what is going to be a really, really awesome finale. Goes on for a while, like... the rest of the game is finale, but I do really love it. Let's do this.
It's time. The Keyblade Graveyard is up ahead.
Someone's coming.
Legend has it that darkness once covered the world. We know so little about the Keyblade War, only that it was just the beginning. If ruin brings about creation, what then would another Keyblade War bring? When the darkness falls, will we be found worthy of the precious light the legend speaks of?
Or will all of creation be instead returned to the shadows? Today we will recreate the legend and see.
But first, your light shines far too brightly. It must be extinguished in order for the truth to be seen.
Only when your hopes have been broken by battle upon battle can the key be claimed to Kingdom Hearts.
And break you is what we shall do. It has been etched.
Look at how many there are! Oh!
Okay, gang, get ready!
And so, we had the 1,000 Heartless battle in Kingdom Hearts 2, and here we get the god knows how many Heartless Nobody Unversed battle of Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's awesome. I will say, obviously just there we heard sort of for the first time Master Xehanort's voice in Kingdom Hearts 3, and he is here voiced by Rutger Hauer, who most people would recognise from Blade Runner. He's also been in sort of many other films like Flesh Plus Blood, Blind Fury, The Hitcher, Escape from Sobibor, and other TV as well. So he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and various other things. Obviously, I think everyone misses the late great Leonard Nimoy. I do think that Leonard Nimoy would have perhaps done a better job of Xehanort in this, but that's just because his voice is so unique and it worked so well that I think anybody else was always going to be slightly disappointing in comparison. It's not to say that Rutger Hauer does a bad job. I just think that they perhaps could have maybe directed him a bit better or tried to find someone who could do a sound double. I don't know. But I will still say, however, that this fight is awesome. I mean, it does introduce a few things that you can spot in terms of what they're doing in terms of the technical limitations here. So, like, pretty much I think any Heartless that is not on the field of battle is a flat sprite, or at least is moving at definitely half the frame rate, if not lower. Like, you can see the frames of animation on them. And obviously that is just to sort of, you know, make this thing move smoothly in any way, shape or form, but it is just a really spectacular, huge Heartless battle with nobodies and unversed, and I just love it. I do just think that it was a really, really good move to go with, and I love that we get to do this with Donald and Goofy, because it's just really nice to have them with us on this journey, because they've been with us for so long, and it's glorious. But also, yeah, once you get so far into it, you get to use Mountain Coaster to decimate your enemies, and honestly, it's really, really glorious. I mean, like, there are set pieces in the finale that are just out of this world incredible, and everything that I could have wanted out of the end of Kingdom Hearts. This is definitely one of those moments, just causing complete and utter decimation to so many Heartless, and it's just, I love it so much. And finally, it's taken us this long, but we've finally gotten Glide! So we're actually able to fly now. It's only taken us, until the end of the game to get that ability. But we've finally gotten it. And it's going to do wonders for our movement capabilities. Definitely in terms of dodging attacks and stuff, because Glide means that you move fast enough to be able to avoid a lot of damage.
Heal! Yeah!
And yes, that is sort of one of the few treasure chests in this world. I think there's about, I want to say 6. There is one that I think I've literally just missed. If you turn around here, you can pick it up, but it's nearby. It's a difficult one to spot, I will say. I thought I was being clever, like searching on top of pillars. I was not. I really was not. But yes, 6 treasure chests in here, and okay, so yeah, the treasure chest that I've just missed there was behind the pillar, which is really daft of me, but there we go. Anyway, as we run forward, we will rejoin the group and see where this all takes us.
Is everybody okay?
Come on, let's go. Tara!
Ven!
Tara, we found you!
Tara, please say you're in there.
What gives, Aqua?
I know that you're not him.
Huh?
Now let our friend go!
He is their 13th.
Today is the day you all lose.
What?
Before you even face the 13, every last one of you will be torn heart from body. But fear not. The Keyblade will still be forged.
We're not gonna lose to you. That's it!
Axel! No! Sora!
No! Donald! No! can't be real. Huh? Oh.
Pull it together, Sora. We haven't lost them. They still have their hearts. But we have to protect them.
Right.
We stand together. Mickey, Kairi, Goofy, watch the others.
No! We should all get to safety while we still can!
It's too late for that.
It can't be. No.
Aqua! Sora!
They're gone. Kairi, Donald, Goofy, the king. Gone forever. What do we do? Without them, all my strength came from them. They gave me all of it. Alone? I'm worthless. We've lost. It's over.
Sora, you don't believe that. I know you don't.
And so, as foretold, darkness prevailed and light expired.